Hey guys, it's Di from Be Mommy with Style, and I am headed to Walt Disney World in Orlando, Florida this week for the Disney Maker All-Star Creators Conference. I'm going down there for their very first YouTube conference at Walt Disney World, and I'm very excited to take part in it. And today I'm going to be packing my things, so I thought I would take you along and show you how I'm going to pack all of my things, hopefully in one suitcase and in one carry-on. And I'm going to try to fit all of my extra shoes, all of my extra bags, and all of that in my larger bags. So I'm just going to go ahead and condense it all down and show you how I pack everything. I'm hoping it should feel like I have a bunch of extra room because I don't have to pack anything for the girls. They're going to be staying at home with Daddy, and I just have to pack for myself. So here is what I'm going to pack. As I showed in my day in the life video, I've got everything all laid out. I'm also going to be doing a separate video for Disney bounding, so I will link that down below. And here are all the shoes that I'm wanting to bring. Yes, I know that's a lot of shoes, but we have a lot of different things that we need to be going to, walking in the parks, dinners, and things like that. And here are the bags I want to bring. And I'm going to be trying to fit everything in my handy dandy suitcase. So I'm going to start folding everything up and show you how I fit it all inside of here. Hoping to fit most of the shoes except for the ones that I'm going to be wearing down inside my suitcase. And then I'm hoping that my laptop and my extra handbags will all fit on my personal kind of carry-on little handbag there. And if one of them has to sneak over in this one, then we'll do that. So first things first, I'm just going to go down and take all the hangers off of the shirts and go ahead and start folding them up. All of my pants are in the wash right now, so I'm just waiting for them to get out of the dryer, and then I'll start putting everything in the suitcase. Also, socks-wise, I wanted to share my quick tip or my preference on socks whenever I go into the parks. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pairs of these. I'm actually going to be bringing all 8 pairs for 4 days, and here's why. I love these little no-show socks, but these are actually special ones from Target that have little grippers in the back so they stay up on your heel. I wore these even under these shoes that look like they're maybe meant to be worn without socks, but it makes sure that there's no rubbing on your feet, and then they're no-show so you can't see them. So I had absolutely no problems doing this last time, and that way if we come back and we're at the hotel and I'm changing shoes or whatnot in the middle of the day, I'll just go ahead and change socks as well. So I'm going to pack all 7 of these in my suitcase, and I'm going to leave 1 pair out to wear to the airport. And then I do also have some kind of character themed things that I've picked up along the way. Some of them I had like last trip, like this one, this Minnie Mouse bag. I've got a full set of those I'm going to bring with me. I picked up actually this scarf and another scarf on the last trip, so I'm going to be bringing those back with me. This is the shirt that I got at Forever 21. I might bring it like just in case I want to wear it on this trip. I picked this shirt up at Delia's after one of you guys let me know about this, the mini macaron. I may just use this as like casual wear around, but seriously, is this not the cutest thing ever? I have to bring that with me. And then after we got home from the last trip, I got a couple of shirts. I got this Mickey and Minnie smooching shirt, which I think is very Valentine's Day-ish. And then I also picked up this Sleeping Beauty shirt because I really like the pink color that it's on. So I'm going to be bringing all of those with me as well. So my laundry is done, so I'm going to start putting everything in the suitcase, and I like putting my pants in first as a base. So I'm going to be using 2 of more like the skinny leg jegging jeans. One I'm going to be actually wearing on the airplane, and then I'm going to be putting this one in my suitcase. I'm going to bring 1 pair of more bootcut jeans and then 1 pair of gray leggings to be worn like under dresses or tunics and that sort of thing. And then I have 2 pairs of black capris, which are more like casual wear or like actually sleeping in them type of things, not to actually like wear in the parks. So those are more like athletic wear. So I'm going to put all the pants more down towards the bottom and then start packing on top of them. So I'm just going to take some of the things that I have folded up over here and start laying them here in the top. And I'm thinking about bringing like an empty bag that I could just set in the top of this, because obviously I'm going to be bringing souvenirs back. So I'm looking up the airlines baggage rules, like to see what their rules are as far as baggage, because this will be the first time, if ever, in a long time that I've flown this airline. So I'm going to start putting everything in here. I'm going to try to fit it into a couple different rows. So that is all of my shirts and everything in the suitcase, and then my cardigans over here. I like to just lay those flat across the top of the pants. And then I have a couple of the flyaway cardigans. One I'm going to stick in my carry-on, and then the other 2 I will try to put in here. So I'm just going to lay them the opposite direction over this way. This is actually really nice. Only having to pack for myself because I have a ton of space over here compared to what I normally have. So this is the little toiletry bag that I'm going to put like all of my undergarments in here. And then I have a big toiletry bag for like all my hair things that I can stick opposite that. Shoe-wise, I'm going to start out putting the Go Walks and the flip-flops here in the top. So I've just actually stuck those down in the shoe containers, and I probably fit the Tory Burch Eddies in here if I want to, or the Toms, just whichever ones I decide not to wear on the airplane on the day that I fly out. So I have 3 pieces over here that I'm not going to pack until the last minute, or I'm going to be hanging up to wear on the airplane. And I'm either going to wear this purple top or this sweater that's really, really light, and then I'll change once I get to Florida on the airplane. So I'm hanging both of those up, and then the other one I'll bring with me. Well, I probably won't bring the sweater, but if I don't wear this on the airplane, I'll bring it with me. And then this dress is the dress that I'm planning on wearing for the more formal dinner evening, and I'm going to leave this hanging up and just stick it in the top of the bag right before I leave, so that way it's not like crinkled for a couple days. So I'm going to hang those up. And that's the state of the suitcase right now. I thought something I could do real quick is go ahead and toss some of my toiletries down in my toiletry bag that I bought specifically for the trip, and I know I'm not going to need to use them. So I'm just going to go ahead and start packing all these sorts of things real quick. So I think I'm going to wear the Toms on the airplane, so I'm going to go ahead and put the Tory Burch shoes in here with the flip-flops, and those fit okay. And I put these in the shoe holder, and they actually fit nicely over here. So I'm just going to put a few more shirts over here, and hopefully my toiletry bags will fit inside here pretty nicely. And this should be close to being packed. So I'm obviously going to need these things the next 2 days, but I went ahead and grabbed this is the Sigma It bag, I believe. It's in purple, and I use this for all of my hair supplies, and this just fits real nicely down in the bottom of a suitcase. This is my little cosmetic bag, and I got this from Company 12 Designs, and this should hopefully just fit around in this area. And then I have a number of accessories and things over here, but I'm going to plan on just putting all this stuff in my carry-on. And I have my little grab-and-go quart-size bag that has any liquids that I want to bring with me. I'm going to be putting all my jewelry in a little jewelry case, and it'll be in my carry-on. So I'll do my carry-on in a separate video. But I'm just going to test fit everything real quick, and then this should be my finished suitcase, all packed and ready to go. So this is what the final packing will look like, and I'm going to go ahead and do my carry-on in a separate video. So hopefully you guys enjoyed watching today, and thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.